What's up?
What's up? How you feeling, man?
Pretty lucky.
Say what?
I'm fine. I'm pretty bad.
What?
Well, yeah, I'm good.
You're-
How are you?
I'm good.
And hello. Welcome everyone to TY4C, otherwise known as Thank You for Collecting. I am one of your humble hosts, Ty, aka Uncommon Flex. I am joined here by Calvin, the LoKey Collector. Calvin, how are you?
Doing well, man. What's going on with you?
Well, it's been a minute, Calvin. We haven't been doing this in a few weeks, so I'm doing all right. I'm trying out some new tech, but yeah, I was not. I'm gonna make it clear for anyone watching now, watching in the future. Today's Valentine's Day. I didn't really have any plans on doing any streams on this day because I hate this day. I'm just gonna say it. This ain't my day. If you say, "Hey, you sound a little bit bitter," that's because I am. But my boy Calvin said, "Hey, it's been a minute since we did this, so why don't we just do it?"
Don't sugarcoat it. What I say.
Well, I'm trying to make sure we don't, we got to go at least a minute.
Are we past that?
I think so.
Yeah, 140.
Fuck that.
Precisely.
So here we are, fucking that, and going
All
live.
right, hold on. I need to put a little punctuation on that. No Diddy. All right. Yeah, I know it's Valentine's. I know it's Valentine's and all, but
look, I ain't mentioned nothing about no baby oil or anything like that.
you said fuck that. Like, some people might take that out of context. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Let's just keep it clear. But I'm not. It's not a damn bitter about. I don't believe the hype of the corporate side of this day. And it always seems like the men get the short end of the stick. I don't see nobody having all kinds of corner setups for us. I don't see no jerseys or sports memorabilia or anything like that for us on the corners. But everywhere I look, I'm seeing teddy bears and candy and flowers all over the place. So
because we're, the men are the ones on the hunt trying to get something.
And here I am in bumper traffic. Why? Because I'm sure it's a bunch of people trying to rush to get home to go stand on top of each other at some overpriced restaurant. When you could just do it tomorrow or Sunday and for a fraction of the cost, and I'm sure the quality of food and service is going to be far better.
Bingo.
But hey, that's the world we live in.
Bingo. Yeah, see, I'm just saying I'm bitter because, it's just me. But
my wife knows. We don't do nothing on the day of. Especially on a Friday too. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Oh shoot. Okay. I was
telling you earlier. I had a obligate. I felt obligated because I was dating a girl and her birthday was Valentine's Day, and I checked her ID to make sure she wasn't lying, and sure enough, 214 was on there. I was like, damn.
I do think that's funny because like your birthday is Valentine's Day. Can I see some ID? Please, some ID, please.
I checked it for real.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need to see your ID about this. Step out of the car. All right. So I have forgotten what we do here, but we're just gonna play it by ear. I think we talk about figures. We talk about the people who collect the figures. Right now, it's me and Calvin talking about the figures, and there are figures to talk about. So let's see. I'm gonna pick one now. Let's go to this guy because I know we were both looking at this guy. Blade. Hot Toys Blade. What do you think?
Only ever gonna be one blade.
That's true. That's true.
Some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah, man. So this is the Blade from Deadpool and Wolverine. I think everyone was highly anticipating this guy, and I gotta say, I think they really delivered on it. I don't know what your full thoughts. I mean, there is just one blade, but what do you think about the figure?
No, I think they did a phenomenal job on this. I don't share with my wife ever when it comes to figure talk, but this came on my screen and the complete opposite. My wife loves to show me everything. Hey, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! And I'm like, I'm trying to watch a movie here, but so that came in. So I was like, well, let me interrupt you for once. Hey, look at this! And she was like, wow, that looks just like him. I was like, yeah, they did a good job. So I think I pre-ordered it that next morning once the guys told me that it was legit with the first edition to get the sword. So
Yeah,
I don't do Poe ever anymore. Actually, I do the complete opposite. I try and wait late to get shit, but no, I jumped all over that one.
absolutely. Let's take a moment to say what up to
Who's that? I
Walker.
can't. I'm driving. Oh, okay. Walker. What up, Larry?
What up, Larry? Thank you for popping in. And we got P Rock still out for Denning.
Dollar. Yeah, they're spending them dollars.
What up, P Rock?
My man.
Oh, and this is gonna bring me to a question. Geo, welcome, Geo. Did you guys watch Cat yet? I did not.
I saw it 1.5 times yesterday. So yes, I did.
All right, so I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna make an executive decision and pull up the Captain America. I'm also gonna change the banner because that would be kind of silly. So let's get on it. What do you think about the movie, Calvin? No spoilers, obviously. Not for me. Basically, it's for the people because I'll forget.
I had a good time. I give it a solid B. Mid tier when it comes to the MCU, but for what it was, I thought it was well done. It had some issues. It's how can I put it? It's not a bad movie. It's not a great movie. It's good, just below good in that realm. But the fight scenes, cool. The aerial scenes are phenomenal, and the third act was solid. I give it that. It had a little bit too much exposition, and some of the dialogue was wonky. And the reshoots, there are sections where you can see the green screen behind people. Somebody standing there, and you can see everything behind it looks, like a facade. So those things, those minor things, took me out of it. Not to mention, like, Cap, you should be getting your ass worked a little bit more than that. How you up here fighting Hulks and stuff, and you just bouncing back. So some of those things, I'm like, okay, but otherwise, had a good time. Good popcorn movie.
Okay, so let's see. Keith Lee is here. Said I saw Cap last night. Solid 6.5. P Rock is saying that Calvin did the watch and sneak into a different room after to get the other half.
Wow, that's how you feel about me, P Rock? I'm grown. I can pay for movies now. I don't be dipping in.
And they said respectful opinion, LoKey.
That's hilarious.
Larry said he saw it, thought it was okay. That's really what I've heard about it, is that it's been it's like, yeah, it's all right. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just sort of,
Like I said, it's mid tier.
Yeah.
So, we've seen far worse. So
Yeah, we have. Out of the Captain America movies, where would you put it?
It's gonna be the fourth one.
Mm,
Because I mean, if you already between Winter Soldier and Civil War, those are already top tier. That's top tier for all of MCU. That's up there with Infinity War and Endgame
yep,
and Avengers
100%,
One. So I mean,
100%.
that's already in the those are in the top five already. Cap First Avenger, that's in the mid tier as well. But it would be fourth because I mean because he's not Steve Rogers, and I think the
Right,
biggest issue is, and he grapples with this. The character grapples with it himself. He doesn't have the serum,
right,
so they're like for what he can do and what he does is phenomenal. Being that he's just a human man, fighting and going through what he has to go through, as opposed to Steve, could just bounce right back and have no issues.
right.
But
Uh,
Anthony Mackie, he held his own. I'll give him that.
I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that.
Harrison Ford
Geo,
showed up and showed out. And, he did his thing as well.
well, he was going to do his thing. Geo says it was fun enough. Gave it a B minus. P Rock says most reviews I saw said they said it
Don't
felt
listen.
more like an
Don't
Incredible
listen to
Hulk
the.
sequel.
Don't listen to the. That is because they tie all that in. They do tie that in to it. But for most reviews, I'd make your own opinions. Most reviews, people are just talking a bunch of BS. But it's nowhere near as bad as they're trying to put it out to be.
Yeah, I've seen bad Marvel movies, and just looking at the trailer, it can't be that. Let's see. Keith says Forbes reviewed it and said it best. Captain America, Brave New World. It's no Steve Rogers.
But we knew that. Oh, tell me something I don't know.
Well, I'm just glad it didn't. It's well done enough to be just mid. I mean, it's going to be hard to top Winter
I mean,
Soldier and Civil War.
Unfortunately, everybody wants that top tier on every single movie. It's not going to be that.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
going to be that, but at least be good. Where you say, "Yeah, you know what? I'll watch this."
uh, you can have a solid B movie and it still be good. You
Yeah, there's
know,
nothing wrong with that.
it doesn't have to be a 10 out of 10 every single time.
Now,
If
what do
that's
you
the
think
case,
about the
then we would have nothing to look forward to when we do get those top tier movies.
So, because how would you know it was top tier if everything's the same?
Exactly. I think the figure looks great. I'm a big fan of the white suit. I already have that one, so I'm not planning to order this anytime soon. But somewhere down the road, I'll end up getting it, and that way I could have a cap without the wings and one with the wings. Now, if they could get this to light up like the vibranium rings do, that would be a dope feature.
The vibranium rings,
Wings. 'Cause
wings. Oh, my bad.
did you watch the Falcon Winter Soldier
Yes.
show? I can't remember. Okay, so remember he got the Wakandans gave an upgrade on the wings and the suit. So what Black Panther's suit does, the wing does, as far as taking the energy and being able to send out the
Oh,
energy blast. So if they could have the wings like on the actual figure light up like that, that would be dope.
gotcha.
That
Man,
would
it's
be a
been
sick feature.
so long since I saw that show. Oh, Gio's got a question. Who's getting Red Hulk?
I might have to put him in there with Hulk and Hulkbuster, have them all fighting amongst each other.
There you go.
I want to see what it looks like. One, see how big it is. See what the asking price on it. But Harrison Ford to see Han Solo and Indiana Jones turned into a Red Hulk on screen. That was pretty sweet.
Larry says he has the white suit. This figure is a pass for him. I got to get the white suit one again. Let's see. Oops. Okay. I do like this one though. It'd be nice to have both, because then you can have one with like the helmet, and the other one just the goggles on.
Mm-hmm. I think they nice contrast from the white and the blue suits.
Because at least you can see that difference. Like you said, the contrast is there. Like some of these, it's like they're so subtle. The differences is like, well, why do I have a new one? He looks like the old one.
Right.
There's like the difference between 2012 Cap suit and Avengers Cap suit. That's a hell of a difference.
Right. And it looked good on screen too. I can't lie.
Gio says he would get a Red Hulk if they make a 1/6 White House. Okay, Gio. All right.
I thought I heard you wrong there for a bit. I was like, no, that's what he said. Okay.
I thought I said it wrong. Nope, that's what he said.
Funny. A 1/6 scale White House. That would be a sight.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminded. I saw this video last week. Like whatever this channel is, they make models and like kind of blow. Like they do what they remake a model that was in a movie. Like for Independence Day, they made a scale White House just so they could blow it up. Like I saw the work this man did for that thing, and I was like, wow, that's so impressive. And I saw him printing it. He was 3D printing it and then making it stronger with like a wooden frame on the inside of it. And then they blew it up. I don't know what scale that was, but whew, I don't know. A 1/6 scale White House. Where are you going to put it, Gio?
With the Hulk next to it. Like that's some real estate.
You can pretty much live in it. It'd just be an apartment. Oh, Larry says he has the 1/6 scale Falcon figure too, so that's enough. I get that.
Yeah, same here. I can see how that is.
Yeah, that'd be a lot. It's a lot of wings.
Besides,
I enjoy some
Larry's
wings.
Larry's a fellow Jazz Inc. Aficionado like myself, so I know his space has got to be tight like mine with all the pieces that we have.
It's a shame we're not at your room. You're not at your room because
my room is a hot mess right now. I'm trying to get these module cases in, but it's a work in progress. It's coming together though. It looks good.
Yeah, like you showed me the Ecto in a module case. That's good. That's future reference for me.
Anyone who is curious, it fits quite nicely in a 120. So Joel, wherever you are, bro, I'm still trying to get hold of you, but wherever you at, if you hear this, stop talking about it won't fit because it did. I feel like I can get my whatever my 4-pack comes in. I feel like I can get all those in there nicely as well. So you don't need to get a max.
Maybe we could send out the Bretta signal. We could create that and see where he is.
I'd hit the switch right now.
Larry says he's pretty much out of space.
Yeah, like I said, I know, bro. That's why I'm putting in these new cases, trying to use vertical space to add space to the room now, because I'm running out. I'm having to get real creative. And thank you again. I haven't gotten any word back on that stronghold on my shipping for that, but I'm looking to get that in so I can move my bat wing off the wall and move it further up to have it hover over the room and give me more space for my statues. So good looking, Larry, on that one.
Yeah, because you got to make room for Fantastic Four, for
Hold up, hold up, hold up,
Thunderbolts.
hold up. I need you to chill right now. All right. Can the movie come out before you start just adding
Hey,
full lines to my collection room?
look, we know it's gonna happen.
No, we
I'm just
don't.
helping you. I
Not,
just help. I'm
not the
helping
way
you adjust.
not the way my back feels after putting these damn cases together. Renz is right. I feel like Boys Men right now, coming to the end of the road.
Like I'm saying, man, I just want to help you adjust and just get used to the thought, because it's gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But as of now, no go.
So let me ask you, since you saw the movie, and I saw some of the trailers with him and the wings and whatnot. So these are nanotech or
No,
Wakandan tech?
they're kind of tech, but his helmet is basically nano. It looks like, well, I guess you could call it vibranium tech. It goes on just like Black Panther's helmet goes on.
Hmm. Oh, Larry's got another. He says he's got a couple of pieces from Jazz Inc. and IC Customs coming, and after that he's cutting way back on figures.
Same
I
here.
think a lot of people feel that way.
I just reached out to Steve the other day to customize what images I had that I'm putting on my back computer. So I look forward for that to come in. And like Larry said, I'm ready to just sit back and enjoy my collection. I'm tired, y'all. I, it was what, almost 2.5 years ago when I put most of those cases together. I forgot all the work that goes into it. And to be honest, I'm not doing nowhere near as many cases. But what I forgot was that I had to do a bunch of security pins and locks to lock everything in. So where I thought I could just pull some pieces apart to add new pieces in, I'm having to take things apart, pull things off the shelves to put things back on the shelf. And if anybody out there has an Ecto one like myself and Ty here, that thing is like, they are not lying with that. They say that thing is like 70, 80 pounds. That thing is a beast.
That did. Shoot. I just leave that thing right where it is. What do you think about the head sculpt on this guy?
The head sculpts look good. Looks good. I would like to see what the Justin do a secret base on this yet. I want to see what that helmeted sculpt looks like practically.
Oh yeah, they did do it. They did do it. It
I
looks
want,
good.
I want to look at that and see what that looks like. But I think and I like that you get options. I'm pretty sure this is only 2 head sculpts, though. I'm sure it's a helmeted and
Yeah, that's it.
the goggles where you can slide on top of the head. I
Yeah, I
remember
saw the secret base. That's what
the,
that's exactly what it is.
because that's how they did with the Civil War version.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the helmeted one and then the normal, then you could just put the goggles on him. So yeah. Larry agrees that the head sculpt is on point. No argument there. You know what I noticed what they do with him for some reason especially is they always paint his fingernails.
Paint his fingernails.
Yeah, like some of them they just leave it the same color as the rest of the plastic. But for
They
Captain
give him an
America,
actual nail.
yeah, Anthony Mackie, they paint his nails.
You know what? When I get home, I'll look at that detail.
Yeah, I know it's definitely on the other one, the white suit one. If I'm not mistaken, they do it on the Falcon one too.
And this is now the 4th winged Anthony Mackie that we get, right? Because wasn't there was a Winter Soldier Falcon. Chad, help me out. Because I have Civil War. I've got the white suit. This one, I believe there was the first time we saw him on the screen with Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Chad, help him out because I can't. I don't know anything. There it is again. Rolling eye. See, this makes him worth having right here too. The rolling eyeballs. And they keep saying that these wings are more articulated than the white suit Captain America.
Oh, for what he does in the movie with them, they should be. And the white suit, those wings are already dope. So if they could bend and twist like they did on film, that would be pretty dope as far as the posing factor for them.
All right, I'm gonna go back to what's his name, to Blade real quick. Finish up the photos because I made this slideshow. I want to show it off. I put work into it. Boy, I'm telling you, when it comes to making older people, older men, they know what they're doing. They've gotten very good at it. That looks like Wesley, right? Like they just snatched him right out of the movie, right off the set.
Right.
But I definitely want the first edition. Like even the rocket effect doesn't look bad. Like usually I leave those effects in the box. Man, look at this guy. He got his shades off. He's looking right at us. Like he about to whoop somebody's ass. Only thing he's missing is the leather jacket, the coat. What do you think?
I think it looks good. Well, if I already have the Present Toys one, which is phenomenal. So to have
just rub
one
that
with the
in.
trench coat. With that being said, that shit is dope, bro.
Okay.
It really is.
Thanks, Calvin. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You asked for me to rub it in.
I'm still waiting for my so-so.
I'm trying to oblige. Well, aren't we all?
So-so, Susu, whatever you want to call them.
The day I heard slow.
That works. That works. P-Rock likes the bloody weapons. So do I.
Yeah, P-Rock just likes bloody, period. So.
Whoa. Okay. That could be interpreted quite a few ways.
Yeah, I know P-Rock's done ran a few red lights in his day.
I need a new mic stand. I think he's moving on me. Let's see what else we got. We got the separate rolling eyeballs. Got the launcher on his back. Hey, if you got a choice between clean and bloody weapons, why would you choose the clean one?
I like the option.
Options are nice,
but I definitely would. Yeah, I'm going with the bloody all day.
All right, so that's the end of Blade. I just wanted to finish it up. Oh, but P-Rock said no red wings for him.
Wow, I'm shocked.
All right, so we got rid of that. We can remove this. Remove cap. And we're going to do next. Let's get this out of the way. The quarter scale Iron Man. What do you think?
Too little, too late. I don't think anybody's really into quarters.
No,
Can you still hear me?
I
Sorry,
can
I'm
hear
getting
you.
a phone call in. Okay, I'll call my aunt back. Um, I'm more than happy with the 6 scale versions I have. I've got the older version and the newer version with the gantry. These things do look. I do have the number 3, the Mark 3.
And quarter scale.
They can be sweet, but they take up a lot of space. Plus the box, they just take up a lot of space altogether.
Because this is the 6 or the 3.
Mm-hmm.
What is this one?
It's the 6. The 6.
That's what I thought. Okay.
With the triangle.
That's what I thought because I just got the 6 and this caught my eye. And like I do have one quarter scale figure, and that's the Dark Knight Batman. And I was kind of thinking, like, quarter scale Iron Man, that would be kind of interesting. He'd keep Batman company. Because Lord knows no one else can.
I mean, that could definitely be a companion piece.
I mean, he looks good.
No, there's no lie there. I just don't see a whole bunch of people going after quarter scales.
Are they that popular anyway?
I think at one point they were.
Yeah. Hey, let me see. How much does this guy go for? Oh, wait. I pulled up some
shoot
dates
it.
from 6.
Don't do that.
What?
Hold on, man.
You said you want to talk about it.
Not right now. We talk about Iron Man.
Okay,
P-Rock's favorite.
Iron Man. But we gonna get back to that. We gonna get back to that one. That other topic. Let's see. Type. Come on, Sideshow. Stop being stupid. There we go. Damn. The wait list is already, it's waitlisted for the 6 quarter scale?
Well,
whatever.
Put my foot in my mouth. What do I know? Somebody like it.
Also, it could be okay, easy for me to say. It could be they didn't make a lot of them.
Facts.
P-Rock, he just fell asleep on the toilet with this Iron Man.
I hope you sanitize your hands, sir.
Oh, that'd be bad. Fecal matter? Yeah, he looks good. There's no doubt about it. And
the lighter features on these are really well done for the simple fact that you get a lot more accents of things that they kind of overlook in 6. Like the blue hues that come from underneath the suits. They come out a lot better on these.
They have more room too with these guys. All right, that's all the pictures I picked. All right. Now wait, does this one have rolling eyes?
P-Rock will be happy.
Yes, it does have separate rolling eyeballs. Interchangeable battle damage parts. Multiple LED light up areas. Yeah, they just, I mean, you got to give somebody a reason to get these things. Sideshow's asking $645 for it. Damn.
I think it's got to be up there. You figure the 6 scale by itself is at least between 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Now
it's not die cast. These are plastic. That's
I was just about to ask that question. So wait a minute. You're telling me that this $700 figure is plastic?
Correct.
I'm out. Not for $700. Let's see what Larry has to say. He's got the Iron Man quarter scale Mark 42 and the quarter scale suit. Damn, suit up gantry waiting for his module cases. Whew.
Nice. Yeah, I
That's
think
huge.
42 is like one of the last Iron Man I need, and then I'm done.
Oh, wait, oops, my bad. Let's see. You're right, Larry. If it was diecast, it'd be really heavy. It'd probably be as heavy as like the Ecto. Imagine trying to move him, like just move his joints. Goodness. So these have no diecast on them at all, is what you're saying.
Not that I know of. They're just painted well.
I mean, I get that it would be too heavy. I understand. Like the practicality, but it's still a little disappointing that that big ass figure is just plastic. Just saying. All right, so let's move along. We're going at a decent clip here. And we're going to talk about one that we had a good laugh about this week. The Squid Game guy.
So disrespect.
What? I put his I put well, hold on. Wait, where is it? Oh, there we go. Like I put on the ticker, the banner, I put his right name. How do you say it? Song Ji-hoon? Is that right?
Yeah,
I mean, forgive me if I just butchered that. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to.
So for the chat, I've been really working on Ty and getting him to acclimate himself in, with new films or shows. And sometimes it's like pulling teeth. Like I've been trying to get him to watch The Sandlot for like 6 months. I think he just watched it last night for the first time. It wasn't last night. It was like 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. I did watch it though. You're killing me, Smalls.
And now he can finally get the reference. Because I say it to him all the time when I talk about movies. It's so bad. When you talk to someone, you're like, "Oh, by the way, have you seen?" I've completely have learned to use different verbiage when it comes to Ty. I say, "I suggest you should watch." It's more often that he hasn't seen it than asking. So instead of I'll save myself and be like, you should just go ahead and watch this.
Yeah, because
if he proves me wrong, then go ahead.
We were going back and forth, and you would ask me, and I said, it's probably easier if you just assume that the answer is going to be no, I haven't seen it.
Which I'm not the type of man that makes assumptions in life. I like to deal with definitive answers. And so every once in a while he'll surprise me though. I'll give him that. I'm like, oh, wait, what? You know this?
Every now and again.
I'm shocked and baffled.
Hey,
but with that being said, he has not seen this.
The Squid Game guy.
Myself, I kind of tippy-toed into season 1, had no clue what it was about, and I fell in love with it. I was reading every subtitle I could get my hands on with the episodes, and I don't like to read subtitles while watching films or shows, but I was all in on this one. I started season 2 a couple months ago, and it didn't grab me like the first season did. So I do plan to get back to it and finish. I think I'm like 3 or 4 episodes in. I need to get back to it so I can finish it, but I think it's worth Ty's time to give it a shot. What say the chat?
Yeah, what say you, chat? Because I'm looking at these pictures, I have no idea what's going on. So this is definitely all.
Let me give you. And the cool part is I'm not one to make spoilers. I don't do spoilers. I think that's rude and foul of people that do that. But just to give you the premise, they basically recruit individuals who are down their luck, financially strapped, buried under debt, and they get them to come into this facility and play childhood games that they played, all their lives. But little do they're both playing for cash or their life. So this is if you win, you win big. If you lose, you're catching the dirt nap. I don't know why. Sorry guys. I'm driving here and people love to try and beat a big rig. I don't even know why they would take the chance, but every once in a while you gotta check people. Sorry
So
for the horn.
Calvin, most of the contestants are 6 scale collectors, is what you're saying. Like they're just down on their luck and buried in debt.
Wow. That was a hell of an analogy.
Well, when you were saying it, I was like, "Well, that's."
I'm sure there's several of them out there, but
and P Rock agrees. He says, "So they recruit us collectors." But I got another one for you, Calvin. Larry says he's never watched it either, so I'm not alone. There you go. Thank you, Larry.
Well, the two of y'all need to get on it.
I don't know if you can see this picture, Calvin, but why is he holding a pom pom on his foot?
It's not a pom pom. I believe it was like a hacky sack.
Oh,
like I said, it's games that they're playing.
Okay.
And so the reason why he has a 456 on his shirt is because his number. There's 456 bodies in this facility that they have, and each individual that passes is more money that goes into the overall jackpot.
Hmm. So if you're not good at hacky sack, you're dead.
Yes, sir. Amongst other games. I mean,
Damn.
what's some of the other games that they do? A lot of them are Japanese games, I believe. So I can't think of all the names of them, but like they had red light, green light.
Okay. P Rock says he still needs to
mess,
watch it too.
don't mess around. Red light, green light will get you served.
And P Rock also wants to know, why are they wearing Russian jumpsuits?
That I don't know, because everything is very uniformed with this show. All the contestants, they all wear the same jumpsuit and have the same outfit. Like the only thing that would be different is their numbers on their shirt. So it's from number 1 all the way to 456. Like I said, he's the last numbered individual. The X on his shirt is him voting to leave the games. And I believe a blue circle, is to stay in the games, because they give everybody, like, it's very democratic as far as how they go about things. So if people want to leave the game, they give everybody a chance to vote. Majority wins. So either we could all leave and go home with nothing, but you live, or you could vote to stay and keep trying to win the game, but take a chance of your life. And so with this particular one is from the second season, because he's got a short haircut. He had much longer hair on the first one, but he voted. You can see that he voted to go home, and that's what he's pointing on here. That's the voting machine.
Okay. Just want to say hello to Renz Tolentino. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Okay, because I was wondering why this is like a giant gift box. And of course, the separate rolling eyeballs. I want to point out one funny thing. When I was looking at this on Hot Toys announcement on Facebook about this, someone commented and said, I don't know why they're giving 2 of the same head sculpt. It would have been better if they had 2 different expressions.
Somebody said that about this picture here?
Yep.
Wow.
Because they did not read. And
Comments is not common.
And even seeing all the photos, and you see the one that shows everything it comes with, right? And they're like, "Oh, it's why they give two of the same head sculpts?" Okay, okay. You do you collect? Like, what's happening? And so this is the voting box you said?
It is. Let me dip out real quick and answer this call. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, Chad. It's the two of us right now. And P Rock, this does look realistic as far as like the guy. I don't know. I'm assuming this voting box looks realistic too. Like I was trying to explain to Calvin earlier, like, you know, some things grab me, other things don't, and it's apparently sort of an ADHD thing where if it interests me, then I'm all in. If it doesn't, there's really no making me check it out. I'll watch some shows over and over and over again, never get tired of it. But it took forever just to watch The Sandlot. P-Rock kind of looks like InArt accessories. Are you saying because they're few or their detail? Because I don't even know what the hell this is. It still looks like a pom-pom to me. Then that's everything he comes with. I gotta ask Calvin about the helmet thingamabobber that he's got. And why is there a golden piggy bank? Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Oh, okay. Paper items. Got it. Got it. Why is there a golden piggy bank? Calvin picked the wrong time to dip out because I don't know what the hell is going on with this. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Let's see. Do I have another picture of that? Hang on. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, what is this? Is this a face mask? What is this? Wait. I'm talking to you, Larry, and P Rock. Both of you, you're with me and haven't seen it. So you're not going to know. Oh, well. Let's move on to something I do know. Let's see. This guy, Darth Maul, from Star Wars, the Episode Menace. Episode 1, I mean, the Episode Menace. Yeah, okay, Larry. Yeah, we're in the same boat. And P Rock, I didn't think of that, but maybe it is a sex mask. But every time I see it, I think of like the PlayStation button, like the square button. That's what it looks like to me. I thought this was like a Sony show at one point. Everyone's talking about the Squid Game. The Squid Game. I mean, what the hell are you talking about? I mean, I'm still like, what the hell are you talking about? But and I thought this was like an old piece of bread he had in his hand, but I think it's some kind of stone thing. If we look at the accessories, yeah, some kind of. These look like PlayStation logos. All right, now I'm gonna go to the other one. We'll wait for Calvin to come back. But so Ren, you're telling me you've never seen Star Wars: The Episode Menace? Are you kidding? Hey, Calvin.
Yo, Ren's is tripping.
Well, that was my fault because I introduced Darth Maul as from Star Wars: The Episode Menace. But before we delve into this, now that you're back, Calvin, I can ask you these questions. And P Rock wants to know as well, and so does Larry.
Something about a sex mask.
Yeah, this mask with the PlayStation Square symbol on it, is that a sex mask? What does this mean?
So all the workers that help run the facility, they have no identity. So everybody just has a mask on. So it could be a square, it could be a circle. There's no reasoning behind it. It's just to cover their identity.
Okay.
So the first season, no one ever actually damn near ever takes their mask off. They're just beings that are there. This one delves a little bit more into personal individuals, and you'll see like who's actually in the mask, which is much different from season one. But yeah, they're just masks to cover identities for people who are working there. Because so you get, like you said, you have the contestants, and then you have individuals that are running. Now there's this whole bigger scheme that runs the whole thing from behind the curtain, but it's not a sex mask.
Oh, okay.
And I still don't believe that P Rock doesn't run red lights. But that's a discussion for another day.
All right. And now can you explain the because I thought he was holding a piece of bread, like moldy bread. In the other picture, but it seems to be some stone thing with PlayStation symbols on it.
Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the heck I'm going. I miss traffic. Yeah, I don't. All right, so the envelopes. I don't know what the game was called, but it's like you take one envelope, one's on the floor, and you take another envelope and you like throw it at the ground, and you're trying to get the envelope that's on the ground to flip over to the opposite side.
What?
Yeah, so I do remember that game.
The hell kind of game is that?
Well, if you didn't get it to do what it was supposed to do, you were getting the shit slapped out of you. So
well, see,
so it was something.
I don't like these games.
It was something you definitely wanted to get done. But if you got it to get done, you got money. So again, everything was money motivated.
Okay.
The
P Rock says, "Is this figure is based on season 2?"
Yes,
that's what P Rock wanted to know.
Season 1, he had longer hair.
Got it.
The one at the bottom that looked like it was part of like a head sewn or something.
Yeah,
that's what I think it is. There was one game where you had. Actually, I don't even know if they played the game. Like I said, I didn't finish season 2 yet. But in season 1, there was a game that I don't know if it was a cookie or what, but it would have like an outline. Like, see how these things have different shapes, and they would have shapes in the center, and you would have to like take a pen and break out the shape without breaking the greater cookie itself. If you broke the cookie, your ass was grass.
Okay. See, because these look like PlayStation symbols to me.
They're just symbols. It has nothing to do with PlayStation.
Are you sure it doesn't have anything to do with it?
I watched the whole first season. I don't remember seeing Sony come across the screen once.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Because when I first saw like the helmeted people from, I guess there's from season 1, I thought this was some kind of Sony related thing.
No, not at all. I think that's just everything is very symmetrical, and like you really would have to see the show to get the greater world of like the different way the stairs go up and down and crisscross and things like that.
And the pom poms.
It's not a pom pom. I believe it's a hacky sack. It's just got a little flair to it.
Okay.
No, trust me, no one is cheering in this damn game.
And it looks like they're all right. It looks like an arc reactor on a string on
That one, I'm not. Oh, you know what? I think that one was the top. I think that's what that was. You had
it's
to
proof
take
that
the string and like roll it, take the string and wrap it around the top, and then spin the top to get it to actually like spin on the tip on its tip. And obviously if you didn't wrap it right and give it the right throw, it would just fall over.
you got to be careful with the tip.
Always,
But this looks like proof that Tony Stark has a heart to me. I've been watching way too much Marvel content.
You really have.
And what's this thing that looks like leather? This brown thing? What is that?
It's like a chassis belt, but
that's what I thought.
If I remember, I think they tied two legs together.
Yeah.
Two different people. I think they tied their legs together to do like a three-legged race. I think it was a three-legged race. I think that's what it was.
Oh.
Because if I remember, now that I think about it, if I remember right, one game was a team. It was a team effort. So I think there were like 4 or 5 players for each team, and there was like a cycle of 4 or 5 different games they had to complete in a timed manner, or else they would die. And I think they were going against yet another team. So it was 2 sets of teams going against each other at the same time, and whoever completed was the team that won. And each one of these, so one was a hacky sack game, one was the envelope game, one was the top, three-legged race, and these other two, I don't remember what these other two were. But I do. That was like one of the last episodes I saw.
All right. So when you started talking about tying legs together, I thought we were going somewhere then.
I told you it has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with sex masks.
It's got a little more interesting. That's all I'm saying. I was like, okay, now we're cooking. Yeah, three-legged race. All right. All right. So
you watch too many Diddy documentaries.
Hey, whoa. You can be freaky without being Diddy.
I didn't say you were Diddy. I said you watch too many documentaries.
Oh, he didn't do no tying legs again. Okay. Anyway.
Not that you know of.
He did some other stuff that just
sound like he was tying plenty of shit apart.
Yeah, he was, ruining buttholes, but
Okay, so
that's another story.
Now you going way out there.
P-Rock said, Diddy can't stop, won't stop.
Man.
All I'm saying, ain't no party ain't no party like a Diddy party. So now we're gonna get to Renz's. This is for you, Renz.
Boy.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Or as I like to call it, the Episode Menace. Because I haven't watched that movie since I went to the theaters back in 99 or 97, whenever it came out. Okay. Diddy scared Mason to the Catholic Church. Okay, we can't turn this into a Diddy stream because we probably get.
I said I had a comeback, but I'll leave it alone.
Well, we'll let you go. Let's do the comeback, and then that'll be it. Because
no, go ahead.
No, because
keep it pushing.
No, get it. Let's get it all done.
No, it lost its luster already. It was one of those you had to like strike fast with it.
Okay, good. I just don't want us to get removed from YouTube for too much Diddy talk. But all right, this probably won't take too long. But I did want to bring it up: the Hot Toys Darth Maul from the Episode Menace. What do you think of this guy?
Behind Vader, by far one of my favorite Sith characters.
Agreed.
There is, of all the Star Wars I've seen over the years, nothing has hit me as hard as when this dude popped up in front of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, pulled his hood back, pulled out his hilt, and not one but two blades came out. I was like, oh shit. And it went down.
Like
So
Diddy.
that scene that scene has stuck with me all these years.
Sorry.
Ooh,
Oh man, that's what happens. You know, you get that Diddy on the brain.
pause.
P Rock says he's never seen the episode Menace. How the hell he missed that movie? I don't know, P Rock. That's the one you got to see is the episode Menace.
I'm telling
You
where
know,
he was.
you know, and if you want to really get deep into it, it's the episode Menace Phantom. Larry Walker says I had to PO this figure. Didn't have a Darth Maul in my collection. There you go. Yeah, this is the one I always wanted.
See, I didn't have a speeder, so that's why I was like, yeah, I gotta get this.
See, is it wrong that I saw the letters PO and I went to to a bad Diddy place? Diddy has ruined this stream. That's all I'm saying. All right, Renz. Did Yoda name those titles? He might have. He might have made them. You never know. Star Wars, the episode Menace, Phantoms. I know, Larry, I know what you're talking about. But, you know, Calvin started talking about Diddy, so my mind went to other places. P-Rock has the OG DX, but missed the speeder. Still debating if this would be worth a pickup. So, Calvin, you're getting the speeder?
I got the whole set. This plus
Okay.
the speeder.
I didn't do that.
Yet another vehicle going in the collection.
Yeah, I ain't got no room for all that. I just want the figure. All of this stuff. I mean, I'm the last. Okay, I can talk. Breathe. Okay, the last vehicle I really plan on getting.
Let me take this call off. I'll jump back in.
Okay. Is the 89 Batmobile. Larry, where's Jose and Marco? That is a very good question, Larry. And I wish I could answer it. Actually, I can. I can answer part of it. In a moment. Marco is in Monterey. I mean, you know, it's one of those Valentine's Day things, probably. And we're gonna say Jose is on assignment. You may ask, what assignment? I'm not gonna tell you because I haven't made that part up yet. But back to this is a cool looking figure. And I just don't feel like I need the speeder because it doesn't mean much to me. Since like I said, I haven't seen the episode Menace in over 20 years. and not planning on watching it anytime soon. But I just think this is a damn good Sith figure. I had the Clone Wars one, but it just didn't do it for me. Let's see. Oh, wait, look, it says episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Renz, I was wrong. It's The Phantom Menace. Oh my goodness. I've been saying it wrong this entire time. I'm just kidding. I know I was. Let's see. Okay, another picture like that. Now look at this. How can you not want a picture like a figure like this? Look at this guy. Of everyone in the chat, who does? Okay, wait. Let's see. Some of you said you did. P Rock, you have the OG. Larry. So Larry, did none of the others grab you, or did you miss out on this episode? I almost said it again. The Phantom Menace version of I almost said episode menace. That's gonna be my thing from now on. And Renz, what do you have? Do you have any of these? That you got some jokes. Oh, you want the 2.0 sculpt and put it on your Clone Wars Mall. I saw, did you see Justin's video? As he was doing swaps with different oh, what the hell you call the thing? Huh? Hold on one second. I'm getting weird messages from my son. Yeah, the Justin video, he used this sculpt because they do it differently. All the other malls had magnetic necks or magnetic sculpts, so it was just like that hump. But because the humps are kind of wide, it'll sit on the, like this new sculpt will sit on their neck just by friction. But this is the first one that isn't magnetic for some oddball reason. Larry, I'm with you, man. Star Wars has so much shit. I agree. Absolutely. P-Rock, I agree with you. He's one of the coolest Sith ever created, but never used to his fullest potential in the live action. You're absolutely right. Like, why kill him off? Like, let him go through the prequels or something. And they bring everybody else back. Bring him back. Like, you know, just go cut him in half and that's it. By the way, I saw this show on Amazon Prime. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. It's Icons Unearthed, and it's really good. It's the same guy, I believe. I was told that it's the same guy that does the Toys That Made Us on Netflix, and they've got one season about Star Wars, and starting from the OT trilogy through the prequels, and gotta say, it's definitely informative. Like, I learned some things that I always suspected, but one thing I learned is George Lucas's ex-wife, his first wife, had so much to do with the success of Star Wars. Like, we may not be talking about Star Wars the way we do now if it weren't for her and a few other people who like recut those movies, because the original cuts were not good. But this show, it's on Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you know, I highly recommend. They have one on Marvel, one on Spider-Man. They have one on Batman that I was going to watch because he's my favorite hero, but you have to watch with ads, and I refuse to watch anything with ads. So I guess I may never see it. But I'm not getting okay. Oh, so Renz, is the Clone Wars mall the only other mall you have, or do you have like isn't there one from that Solo movie that I never watched and never will watch? I don't know why I got quiet. Like we were going to actually be able to hear Ren say the answer. It's oh, this is quite the day. I got quiet as if Renz was actually going to speak. You only have the Clone Wars version. All right, cool. I had it and I sold it because he just was not the one I really wanted. The one I wanted was this guy, but I wasn't willing to pay the aftermarket prices. And from what I've seen so far, the 2.0 was worth waiting for, as they've improved on the 1.0. His head seems to be like what Justin said was, this looks like the actor who played Darth Maul. The other looks like Darth Maul. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. But I mean, the speeder is cool if you got room for it. Okay, apparently the next slide is nothing. All right, good. Well, we got one more figure that we were going to talk about. Well, I planned on talking about. And I know it was one of Calvin's favorites. I'm going to bring it up now. Spider-Man 2. And I'm going to change the ticker so it actually shows the right thing. Spider-Man 2 from the video game Spider-Man 2. This is the superior suit. So I don't have any Spider-Man figures from the video games. Anyone out there, do you have them? And if you do, which ones do you have? And also, are you planning on getting this one? How do you feel about that Hono one? Because until I saw it actually released and saw some reviews, I was like, that's just Spider-Man in his pajamas. But I've softened on him. Now that he's like super hard to get. Pardon me, I'm going to have some water because I'm thirsty. All this rambling, really. That's good. That's good. Okay. All right, so we're just going to look at the slides here until someone responds. Hopefully someone will. Come on now, guys. All right, next slide. Yeah, I mean, this is a very good picture. I would love to be able to do something like that. Let's see. He looks like he's going to take up a decent amount of space if you've got these legs going. And space is definitely something that is very important to me. Is right now I only have some detolfs, and I've got what is it, a muscle rack for the vehicles, because people kept bumping into my vehicles and knocking things off of them, and I didn't like that. But I realized, and then especially after talking to Calvin, that I really need to do the Magic Case thing, which is hard for me because I am not very patient. Oh, okay. Hey, you're back. Calvin. Okay, apparently Calvin's turn signal is back. Calvin. Are you there? Okay, so that answer is going to be no. He's not there. His turn signal was here for a moment. Hopefully he'll pop back in a second here. But to continue my rambling, the Maji cases, I wanted them ever since I first found out about them when I saw them on Denobi's one of Denobi 2's videos. And I have a problem waiting for stuff. And paying for it and then having to wait like a year or a year and a half for it to be delivered. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I ended up because if I've got the money and I see a Maji case, okay, this Maji case is like 300, but I could also buy a figure and I could have that figure now, like in a couple days, or I can pay for the Maji case and have that in maybe a year and a half. All right, let's try it again. Calvin? Oh, there you are. I'm sure everyone out there right now and whoever will be watching in the future. Also, I forgot, give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. It isn't always me just rambling. Usually, we have people here talking too. But I'm sure they're glad that you're back, Calvin, because I've been doing something.
You've been doing something?
I've been doing something. I've been talking. I was talking about my struggles with not purchasing Maji cases years ago, and now how it's come back to haunt me. But how I need it because the details are just not getting it done. Just not getting it done.
No, and it's funny with collecting how it's several levels of escalation that we keep going through. And it's like you buy more stuff, but then you got to buy more stuff to display said stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just this never-ending revolving door. And like I said, and you've been there with me pretty much since last week, since I've started to reconstruct my room yet again. And I'm only 2 cases in. I have another 3 DF60s I need to put together and acclimate to the room. But just the 2 DF 120s I've constructed and then added to the wall, and then had to move the pieces and then break those down to put them back together. What did I say? I was like, I'm over this collecting shit.
Yep.
I'm like, when it starts making my back hurt, that's a problem.
Yeah. Larry, he says he loves the Maji cases, but doesn't think he's going to order more. It takes way too long. Yeah, see, that's my problem, Larry. Because if I got the money and I got to choose between a Maji case or a figure I can have and enjoy now, I've always picked that figure. Kept leaving it as a problem for Future Tie, and now I'm Future Tie, and I'm complaining. But I mean, looking at you when you're setting it all up now, and seeing that Ecto in a Maji case, that's so much nicer. So much nicer.
It's funny because I've had so many people ever since I put it up on top of that one case. Like, you need to do something with that. I'm like, first off, this is my room. Thank you very much. I'll get to it when I get to it. It's not like I'm trying to leave it there, but at least it's displayed, not in a box somewhere. But now that I've been able to finally get it, and the cool part is like I still have yet to put the official, front acrylic piece on it, have it well lit, and just be able to stand back and look at it, on the shelf. Finally, I still have yet to do that. 'Cause I'm still, trying to work to get it all put in and making sure all the, the line, the power lines and everything is ran correctly. So hopefully this weekend I'll get some downtime where I can complete that wall and then move on to yet another wall. But it's definitely a process.
Yeah, like Larry says, he's got 3 DF-120s he's been waiting for since November 23rd. See, that's ridiculous. I mean, I know
Like so November 23rd or November of 23.
I hope it's not November of 23.
I mean, granted, it was
November
during COVID,
23.
but that's why I'm asking you to clarify.
Yeah, is it 2023, Larry, or? Oh, he ordered them. So I guess that's 2020.
In November of 23, yes.
Damn. See, this is what I'm talking about.
It can take a while. Now, did you go directly through them, or are you or did you go through a retailer?
Bruh. Oh yeah, no. You're not gonna get me to wait that long.
Bro, my set. I mean, my one huge order took 22 months for me to get mine.
Okay, he says, yep, he talked to Brian.
Okay, well, at least so he went direct. Okay. And so to give some understanding, because trust me, I've had my frustrations as to why the wait is so long, and I've with his setup, his machinery can, because a lot of the pieces are milled and precisely cut,
Right.
and
Yes.
so he can only do so much production in a day, and so
Understood.
that's been the problem where he's getting huge amounts of orders because obviously it's an ironclad product. When you get it in hand and you go through the rigmarole of the issues that you have to go through to get it to put together, especially and Larry can attest to this because of the 120, that middle section is the real headache that you have to go through. The DF60, being that it's a single cube, that one's pretty easy. You put it together, boom, 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 done deal. But that 120 with that middle section, if you don't get it in there right, it's not right. And
it's always the way. If you don't get it in there right, it ain't right. No Diddy.
So with that, I had no segue for that. None. So with that being said, Brian really is doing the best he can with what he's working with, but he's just trying to do his best to not only complete the orders, but then he's not air shipping them, so they're both shipped, and that takes a while as well. I'll hit you. Let's see. You ordered some through Sideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sideshow and the cool part is Sideshow. They can either have an abundance of them where they're like, I've seen one time where they actually have them like add to cart, and I was like, for real? Like, you guys finally have a supply of these? They're like, no, we just happen to have some in stock at the moment. So the catch with Sideshow is that you only get the spotlights. You don't get the strips, which depending on what look you're going for, the spotlights add a lot more of an intimate feel to your case because you get the shadows and the different lighting. Whereas, hold on one sec. Sorry guys, I'm at work.
No worries.
What was I saying?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
so you only get you only get solely spotlights if you go through Sideshow. Whereas if you go through a retailer, you have the options of the light bar, because the light bar is bright enough where it lights up the whole case itself. The
Mhm.
spotlights are only going to light up specifically what you're light, what you're focusing the light at, and then what the light touches in the going in that direction. But you're going to get a lot of shadows with the spotlights.
Which would be good for like this Spider-Man figure or Darth Maul
Yeah,
or
I
other
mean
Sith
they
characters.
both have their pros and cons. I have both. So um, where I have most of my my movie one-offs, or my Spider-Man, my Black Panther, and my Star Wars. And of course, it looks great with the Star Wars because that's where all the CCFLs are. So
Mm-hmm.
those shadows are lit up by those CCFLs, so that works. I don't think they would look as good in a light bar lit space. But then you get your vehicles fully lit, or you get your full line of a movie of figures fully lit. Like I said, it gives you different dynamics when it comes to lighting.
I have a question. Let's say if you got the spotlight one, can you replace those spotlights with the strip if you wanted to at a different time?
You can. You just have to run. You just got to run your um, power lines after the fact. So you would have to kind of deconstruct the case a little bit to get those lines ran, and then put it back
Mm.
together. So like I have one case I just realized the other day. My spotlights looks like they burn out. So I'm gonna have to, and it's on the very bottom. It's a case that's on the floor with cases on top and statues on top of those cases. So I'm definitely not trying to take all that apart to get to that one case, so I can rerun the lighting. So I'm gonna see how I can get it in there to rerun that.
Mm.
I just ordered a new set.
Larry
Um,
says he's got 6 DF60s and 3 DF20s, and they gave him plenty of extra light strips. Okay. 6 DF60s. Wow.
yeah, so it sounds like he did a wall unit.
If only I had that kind of patience. But so, Mr. Calvin,
Trust me, this is years in the making for patients. It's part of the business.
okay, Larry says he has a wall unit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's not like a wall setup. I believe that's one of the setups I have. Yeah, I have that setup. Three 120s and 660s. My marble wall is that setup.
Hmm. Larry, you say you don't anymore? Uh, what does that mean? No more walls? Oh, have the patience. I never did, and that is my major problem. But
Now is that patience for the job or patience for the collecting? Because they both can be a pain in the ass.
probably all of the above, a little bit of both, a little bit of all of it. What do you think about this Superior Suit Spider-Man?
I really like it. It's something about the black and red color scheme. I've always loved black and red combo,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll probably wait to see if I can get it for a deal. because I've got more than enough Spider-Man. But I love the storyline, knowing that it's Doc Ock in the suit and not Peter or Miles.
Is that why he's like bulkier looking?
I believe so.
Okay, because I noticed that right off the bat. I'm like, all right, he looks a little bulkier. Yeah, it's a cool looking suit. Now, when you say you got a lot of
Hold that thought 1 second. I stepped away from the phone.
okay. Renz, I've already had some ideas about that, Renz. As Calvin asked me about that too. And so we'll see. We'll see what we could do.
What's that?
The tombstone.
Oh yeah, I definitely jumped on that. Yeah, because Renz was the one that sent me that picture. That got me intrigued with that.
So Larry says this figure's a pass for him, which is fine. But could you actually have him in this pose for very long, like long enough to take the picture and then like get him out of it before it wrecks the suit? I wonder.
As of late, hold on 1 sec. Sorry, responding to a message. As of late, um, they've been making the suits where they're a little more forgiving. So, so that squad is a bit extreme, but
Yeah.
I think you might be able to get away with it. I don't think it's something that you could just leave it in that position for an extended period of time, like weeks or months. But I think you could get away with it.
All right, because it really looks cool like that. You know.
Oh, I would. That's exactly the pose I was looking for. If I got it, that's exactly what I would be trying to do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good that way. And so I was going to ask you, as someone who has a bunch of Spider-Man figures, like, do you have most of them in just like a museum pose?
Fortunately, yes.
Mm.
The ones I have that are more animated would be Homemade Suit, Toby, and not Toby, Tom, and Scarlet Spider. Those can pretty much do whatever you want them to do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the price you pay to get them to look screen accurate. But people seem to really like that Hono one because you could just leave him like that.
It's funny because I heard one of your favorite guys
Okay.
saying that about that it wasn't his favorite. He thought it was a waste of resources.
Slow down. Who is this person?
Chico.
Why am I not surprised? And did you say he's one of my favorite people?
I was being facetious.
Okay. Cause yeah, let's take it easy. Let's take it easy there. Oof. That's yeah, nah. Oh, one other thing I did want to bring up. Now that I think about it, I saw in a chat group how SW Toys. Have you seen it? They're doing that oh, what the hell is it? The woman from Deadpool and Wolverine. Cassandra, that's her name.
Yes, I did.
Did
See,
you see it?
I believe I woke up to Brandon sending me that this morning.
Yeah, because wait, can I find it here?
From what I didn't take a deep dive into it, but from what I saw, it looked like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
There was one head sculpt that it came with that had the fingers going through Deadpool's head, and I was like, now that looked pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay, I can't see now. There it is. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Let's see, because I tried to grab the pictures, but this, archaic website decided to what the hell was that? The picture you could grab, they're like so tiny that trying to blow them up, they look like trash. So, only thing is her head is really large. Really large.
Yeah, her head was pretty big in the movie.
I don't think it was that big though. Was it? Like, can you see this picture?
She looked like she looked like she was a long lost cousin from Coneheads. Man, I haven't seen that in a minute. I gotta look that one up.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that her head, was not kind of big, but this just looks like, she's got a lot on her mind right now. Okay, so they see that picture isn't that bad. See, I would want it just so that sculpt with the fingers through Deadpool's head. I think that's pretty cool. Is it something you would get?
I don't want Cassandra. I just want that sculpt that she comes with.
Yeah, that's what I want. But I don't think it's enough for me to pay for the figure.
Nah. This line is coming from, got more than enough characters. Cassandra's not what I need. Now, one thing her fingers don't look like they're long enough to me.
No?
Like they just look like they were like Freddy Krueger freakishly long in the movie, and this figure doesn't look like it does that.
Wait, Renz just sent me something. Wait, I should probably take that off the screen. Hang on. This is difficult now. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I see. Oh, this is just fascinating streaming right now. Me searching the internet. Say something, Calvin.
Sorry, I was trying not to hit something while backing up to this dark.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, don't do that.
I'm in. I'm good. I'm solid now, but that's where I was focused. And I can finally turn these hazards off.
What the hell? Okay, I can see this here. Oh, it's okay. No wonder I can't see it. A dummy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Let's see. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're gonna get it done. Maybe. Okay. Here we go. There we go. So that is PD Custom Art. So that's her, Cassandra. Is this isn't this isn't Renz, this isn't the one from the SW Toys, is it? Because this looks better, I think. Unless I'm just, crazy. Can I make this bigger? Oh God. Oh boy. No. Okay. Let's just not do this. All right. I've just lost everything. Okay. Let's make that go away. Woo. Oh, okay. It does say so. All right. So then their paint job, because the model looks pretty good, but I get, again, once it goes through making molds and stuff like that, it's going to change a little bit. So that's understandable. But still, it's do you follow that guy, Renz? How'd you know about that so fast? Hey, let me take a look at it real quick here. And I tried to make that thing larger and okay, that sounds wrong. I shouldn't say that. Okay. Recently. Okay, gotcha. Let's take a look at a couple more slides. Oh no, that was it. That's the last slide. Nothing, Renz. Nothing. Make that thing the episode menace. That's what I was gonna say. Make that thing the episode menace. We'll just go with that. Oh man. But well, everyone, this has been an adventure, let's say. It's been different. I've enjoyed talking with everyone in the chat. I'm sure Calvin has too. And thank you once again for he's back. Thank you once again for joining us. Calvin, are you there?
I am. Sorry, I didn't realize I got kicked out. I'm like, why don't I hear anything?
I didn't realize it either until I just saw you pop back up. But I was just saying that I was thanking everyone who watched with us tonight and went on this different journey, let's say, and who may watch in the future. Larry wants to know: is there an LWO tonight? What weren't we not good enough for you, Larry? Is that what you're saying? It's like, you guys are all right, but what about LWO? Enough of this. Thank you for collecting shit. Where's LWO?
Is P-Rock still in the? Is he still here?
He's probably long gone.
What's up, Harold? He just recently made a comment. Looks like.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he? Not did he? Did he?
Look at you. But so I mean, that's a question for him. I mean, some of the guys were out tonight. I said I was available to go on because I don't do Valentine's Day. I'll do stuff, the days afterwards. But being in the hustle and bustle of everybody trying to be at restaurants at the same time and being rushed in and out and being kind of herded like cattle on the day of. And everything's 3 times more expensive. I don't do that.
So Calvin, I think we got another bald guy.
What? Who is this?
I'm a bald guy.
Another one with 3 bald guys.
3 bald guys.
Look at that. What up, man?
What's happening, guys?
What's up?
Well, if I would have gotten an advance notice, Ty, I would have joined sooner. I'm just seeing it.
Hey, that's no problem, no worries. Because,
but I guess I'm just not as important of a bald guy as.
No, that ain't it at all.
No, that's fine.
Fine. I wasn't even planning it. It was Calvin.
Oh, technically, don't you have a mohawk, Sir Michael?
You're the one
that off?
You're the one that betrayed me, huh?
I didn't betray anyone. That's not my nature. I'm not built like that.
I wasn't gonna do anything today, because it's the whole Valentine's Day. I figured, people were going to be doing their Valentine's thing, and
Calvin, what's Calvin doing?
He's like, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm making some money. Shit.
I keep forgetting he is married. You are married, aren't you?
I am married. Now, don't get me wrong. I did my due diligence yesterday. I got her a bouquet. She came home when I was already gone to the movies to go see Captain America, but she came home to a nice bouquet of flowers with some roses and lily mix on the counter waiting on her. So when I got back home, I got a huge hug and kiss for that. And then I was in my player bag today. What I always do, I always make sure I send things to the office on the day of. So that way, I ain't got to worry about it being on me. It's on all the girls at the office. They're going to talk me up the whole day. So
I noticed how you bought all that stuff after you went to see the movie. You said, "Oh, shoot, I better get her some stuff."
No. Like, she already know. Look, when movies come out, she already know. Look, I'm going to go see this movie. So, but I'm just saying, for to do my due diligence for Valentine's Day, she knows I don't do like dinner and things the day of.
Yeah.
But like I said, I made sure to give her. So she came home to something last night prior to the day of, and she thought that's all she was getting. And then today, I'd already had it set up where 24 roses were sent to her office. So all her assistants and all the girls at the front desk and everything, they could talk her up. And so I got that call. Babe, thanks for my roses. The girls love me. Like it's at that point, it's not even for her. It's for the girls in the office, so they can talk you up.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. That's why I said I'm in my player bag. So anybody needs some lessons, that's what you do. You send it to her job. Make sure all the girls are there, and they will do all the work for you. They're gonna talk you up. They're gonna be mad at their own dudes that they didn't do the shit.
Yep.
And put her up on the pedestal where you ain't got to do it, and then you reap the benefits afterwards.
Okay, all right, my brother.
Been doing that for years, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brandon says Calvin got it all planned out. Yes, he does.
Yeah. Oh, Calvin's a player from way back, bro.
Yeah, he don't mess around.
No, he don't. So what did I miss? What are you guys talking about here? What's going on?
I have no idea.
We got another. Do we need another one of these?
What, Spider-Man?
Well,
they only have 1,000 suits for
Spider-Man with the hooks. I mean, what's up?
Well, this is Doc Ock, so he had to have some tentacles.
Yeah, but didn't this already come out?
Not this one. Okay. Ones like it has come out that are very similar, but not this suit.
Now, this one looks like a video game version, is it?
It is, but it's from the comic books.
Okay.
So that's where it originated from. But yes, this is one of the thousands of suits from the video game. Which now looking at it, I think I want to go back and replay the game now and have this suit on.
Okay.
Is this not your thing, Michael?
Is this? Hey, I'm cool with Spider-Man. I grew up reading them in the comics and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. There's just so many iterations of them I can tolerate. Mm-hmm. For me, Toby's the GOAT.
I can't go with you on that.
Well, we're not all, built the same way. What is yours, Garfield? You like Garfield?
Yes.
I like Garfield though. I mean, he's my second favorite, and even when people were hating on him, I agree with people. The movies weren't all that great, but I liked him.
Yeah.
So,
he was solid, but come on now, he's too damn cool to be a Peter Parker.
Well,
looking dude. He tall. He got that
yeah,
little edge to him. He riding a skateboard. He didn't
right
have
here.
that. He didn't have that. I'm a nerd element to him. It's funny. It's
You
like
know
if you
something?
have
You're right.
elements from all the movies. Like Toby had the perfect nerd geek
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
but yet he had webs coming out his wrists, right? And then
Mhm.
you got the brainiac side to see Andrew make the webs and go through his whole breakdown of how he made them, but he was a little too cool for school. Now he did have a lot more quirks as Spider-Man. Like he would talk his shit
And see, that's
and give you
Spider-Man to
that
me.
work.
That
So like I
that's why I
said, you
like
got
him.
elements. Toby had his moments where he'd have a cool little quip here and there, but Andrew was talking that shit.
Like Toby didn't strike me so much as a nerd, but as like a dick.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
he gives me that I'm a dick vibe.
No, that was the
And,
symbiote part that took over.
yeah, and number 3, he definitely was that asshole.
But I
But
mean, he was, that's not his fault. He's too much pressure. Too much pressure on him. And he's trying to pick up chicks too. Whew. It's a lot of weight to carry.
He was trying to juggle there for a minute too.
Yeah, man.
That's what I was gonna say about Valentine's Day. I'm like, shit, being married is easy. You only got one woman to please. That's the easy side of it.
Oh my God.
It's when you in the streets and you got multiples. That's when it's a headache.
Yeah, streets got to eat. So what's going on with the so who? This is not Hot Toys because I don't see the little emblem. Who's doing that?
This is Hot Toys.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Hot. I only see the little flames or whatever that little symbol is. I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah,
Should have known though. I should have known.
Yeah, don't nobody else do.
No. Other than Marvel Legends,
Yeah,
it's not a Marvel Legend either. So
And we were also talking about this guy, the Squid Game guy.
Yeah, man. I mean, if I wanted a average Joe with a jumpsuit, I guess I'd get it, but it would look so weird in my collection. Folks would go around, oh man, that's a great Robert, a robot. Oh, look at that David Bowie. Oh man, that looks great. Who is that?
See, that would be me. I'd be like, who the hell is this guy? Because I was like, who the hell is this guy?
Now, Michael, have you seen the game? Have you seen the show?
No, but even if I did, I wouldn't get the figure.
Yeah, I don't plan to get the figure either. But I'm just saying it kind of took pop culture by storm. So I think you'd be amazed by seeing both the jumpsuit and the helmet. People would know who this is.
Yeah, they would because of that X and the O and the square and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're not familiar with the show, then you'd probably be like, "What the hell is this?" But I mean,
I bet you the average person wouldn't. I know it's a big show, but
I mean, Netflix reaches far across,
Yeah, more than networks do now. So
exactly. So I think this one would speak volumes just to the common folk. Because I mean, this was one. Real quick, Ty. I can't remember if it was this past Halloween or last year's Halloween, but these outfits from Squid Game were like one of the hottest sought after costumes.
Well, they're easy to cosplay, that's for sure.
They definitely are. I mean, damn jumpsuit and a head or just an all black fit with a hoodie and then the mask on. So, but kids were raving for these. If not last year, the year before that. What were you gonna say, Ty?
I was just gonna say, Michael, the other day when this announcement came out, when they dropped it, Calvin asked me, he said, "You see, there was a drop last night." I was like, "Oh, what that Squid Game thing?" And I was chastised a little bit for my dismissive
attitude
towards it. He's like, well, you can't say it like that. Like, oh, that Squid Game shit. Yeah,
Ty will, and he doesn't mean to shit on it, but just his demeanor. He'll be like, "Oh, that Squid Game shit." like it ain't nothing.
Oh man, I missed that conversation. Doggone it,
bro.
Ty was at his best. Can you repeat it, Ty? Can you get that fire, that passion back and show me? Can I hear it? You
Oh,
know how
that
much
Squid
I
Game,
love
that Squid
trash.
Game shit. Yeah. Oh, that Squid Game thing.
Have you ever
You're like,
watched it?
damn. No.
Yeah, I mean, poor
Well, I
guy.
mean,
The star of the show got just dragged around all through Star Wars. They really crapped
Yeah.
on this
The
character.
man learned a whole new language for one show and got shit on
Man,
by Star Wars fans.
they did this dude so wrong.
wait, what? What happened?
His
He
character
was one of the
in the
leads from
Acolyte.
Acolyte.
He was in the Acolyte.
Oh, that's this dude?
Yeah, you didn't know.
See how he does that? See, he did it right there. Oh, this dude.
Dude, I don't even. Dude, I hated the Acolyte, but I watched that track. Well, I
Oh,
watched.
that guy. Okay.
You
Yeah,
see him
'cause
now?
he had the longer hair.
Yeah, he had long hair.
Yeah, because see, like right
And,
here,
and
he's
he was
kicking a
defending.
pom-pom.
He was defending the girl from her mother or whoever she was. You know, was turning into a monster smoke. He had like what? How many 8 episodes to explain to her what happened? He never really said, I was trying to defend you. So she just figured, okay, you trying to kill my mother, I'll kill you. I mean, how stupid was that? He was walking around with her all this time and never really explained to her what was wrong, what happened. It's like, this is so ridiculous. It was the worst.
Yeah, they definitely
didn't know
let
that was that
the
guy.
actors down in the writing room on that one.
Yeah, because they talk about he's a very accomplished actor in Korea. I believe he's Korean, right? I think so. Yeah. And quite frankly, you could tell in the Acolyte, the guy seemed to be a good actor. I could tell you he's got chops, but the writing was just so god awful.
Yeah, I looked at these accessories. I thought one was just a moldy piece of bread, and the other
No,
was
you have
something with the PlayStation button logos on it.
Yeah. Oh, where's the moldy piece of bread? You talk about
This gray piece that's there.
yeah. Is that bread?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
No, I was like, why is he holding moldy like old bread? Yeah, because I saw this picture here where he's like holding it. Larry says he had to learn English for that role. I did not know that was that guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. The ominous connection.
Well, that's something.
Oh well. Hey, listen. Here's the thing about. I don't care how bad the Star Wars is. Get me in just one episode, because if you get me in one episode, I could live off of that for the rest of my life. I'll be at conventions, till the end of time.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. Seriously, that's why if I had a chance to do a Marvel movie, a Star Wars movie, one of those IPs, I'm doing it in a heartbeat, because if my acting career goes south, I'm hanging out at the cons and hey, it's $100 for my autograph.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I'm getting paid, baby. I'm going to get
killing it.
paid.
We were Michael. We were also talking about this guy.
Yeah. Now, have you guys seen the movie yet?
I have
I
not.
saw it 1.5 times last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You did say you did. Right. I haven't seen it yet. I was going to do it Monday morning, but this, if you want to call it a part-time job, I do like 4 days out of the month, and it rotates around. It just happens to fall on Monday. Usually after these big openings, I like to go the following Monday morning, like 10 o'clock showing, because, the kids are back at school, parents are at work, and I have the theater to myself. This looks like one I'm going to want to watch, in a theater, with just a few people. I hear that it's meh. Calvin, what did you think of it without, spoiling anything?
It's got its good parts, and it has its pitfalls as well. I had a good time though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that you seem to be. That seems to be the overall consensus that I mean, there are some people that are definitely hating it, but for the most part, people are saying it's serviceable. It's not a great movie. It's okay. It's not even very good. It's good for what it is. So, and then Harrison Ford, of course, he's one of my favorite actors of all time. They say that he actually is one of the. He didn't phone it in. From what I hear, he actually is one of the main standouts of the movie.
Yeah.
He is.
And it's
Like I told the guys earlier, to see Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, Han Solo
that's my
turn
dude.
into a raging Red Hulk. That
Don't forget-
alone was that was a price of admission.
Don't forget Deckard. My favorite Harrison Ford role is Rick Deckard of Blade Runner.
Michael.
You know what?
Also, my favorite movie.
I gotta pull a tie right now. I still need to see Blade Runner.
Dude, you should.
I need to put that now. Now, unlike Ty, I actively say I haven't seen it, and I need to go see that, and I do plan to do so. Ty will be like,
Ty hasn't seen it.
No,
I'm
I
not saying
haven't.
that. I'm just saying in most movies though, he'll be like, whatever. Yeah, I ain't see that shit. So what?
Man, man, Ty, man, you messing up, bro.
But I
Let
do
me tell
need
you
that
something.
is on my list to go see.
Calvin, please, man, because I'm so disappointed in both of you brothers, man. That movie.
I don't know how, but that one slipped through the cracks. But like I said, I can be accountable for my actions and be like, look, I fucked up. I know I need to put that's on my list, and I need to watch it.
You want to watch
you
the first
you don't
one
know the
first.
half. You don't know the half of it with me. You'd be so disappointed like all the time.
Yeah, I'm not even. No.
I got a list of disappointments.
No, you don't have. Blade Runner is big enough. You can stop right there, pal.
Oh, I got plenty more. Plenty more.
Well, I hope you do, because I know I have them. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what are you gonna do? Listen, I like Anthony Mackie. You know, the guy's a fine actor. I'm just not buying him as Cap. I have to see the movie. I don't know if it's going to make me change my mind anymore. From what people are saying, the movie is pretty much like a standard. What do you call Disney Plus movie? They said it's more like it should have been on Disney Plus, but we'll see.
Well, Michael, you may not be in the MCU yet, but Renz would like to have your autograph.
Anytime, man. Anytime. I don't know how I get it to you, but yeah.
He said Isaiah Bradley. Is that the new Falcon?
No, Isaiah Bradley is
that the older guy?
Yes, he was the
quote unquote
Black Captain America, so to speak.
Yeah. My bad.
Now, nobody's, in all of the critiques I heard, nobody talked about Isaiah Bradley. They had a few words.
Let me stop you right there.
Yes, sir.
And Renz just beat me to it. Is a standout. Every scene that he's in, you feel it. It's emotional. It's either a funny, emotional, but you have a feeling every time he's on screen. He showed up and showed out as well.
See, nobody even
he did his thing.
I even heard that.
I'm gonna hold it down.
As a black man, this definitely needed to be on the big screen. I'm happy that both him and Carl Lumbly? How do you pronounce his last name? Who played Isaiah Bradley? They both did their thing, and I'm happy for both of them for getting it done. The problem that the movie has, for the most part, is you can see where they wanted to touch on things, and they would like lightly brush over something, and then go in the opposite direction. So anytime anything of race or any kind of tension situation like that were to come about, they would lightly graze across it and then be like, okay, but we're gonna jump from over here. We ain't gonna talk about that. And that's where I think that they lost.
Because people are saying it's very obvious. You could tell it almost like there's 3 different movies. You could tell that was reshot. Because there was a whole
100%
different character in the movie that they totally cut out and put a new person in. I mean, there was literally a different villain, and they cut the villain out. That's why they put in Giancarlo Esposito in so late into the film. There was no talk of him being in that movie. and they had a villain. All of the rewrites, they had a villain, and they filmed it all. They totally said, "Nah, we're going to change this," and brought in a whole. So this film was practically rewritten 3 times. I mean, it's amazing.
Apparently, that's the Marvel way.
Well, that's a good way of going bankrupt. So keep it up.
Like they've been doing that. They've done it before. Longest. Yeah, they watch the show I was talking about before, the Icons Unearthed.
Okay,
they talk about Marvel, and that will explain. It's on Amazon Prime. That'll explain to you like this is not an unusual thing for Marvel to do. Like most of the time, they start filming, and scripts are not even finished yet.
It's ridiculous.
But it's how they do it because they figure their answer is we can fix it in post.
No. And well, they can fix it in post unless an epidemic. That pandemic, you're not fixing anything. So if you're hiring scab workers to write during, all these pandemics and strikes and stuff, this is the kind of stuff you're going to get. So if you want to play around with a budget and write as you go, then go ahead and have a happy $13 or $14 million weekend because that's about all you're going to get out of that. So.
I'm telling you, watch that show if you can. Icons on Earth. They got one on Spider-Man. They got it on Marvel, Star Wars. Very, very interesting show. It's the same guy that does the Toys That Made Us on Netflix.
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
No, I won't be getting this, but I to be honest with you, I kind of like this one better than the white
one.
Well, yeah. The thing I'll tell you what really takes me off is that from what I hear, he didn't want to wear the headpiece that he had on that white outfit because it was uncomfortable and it made him sweat.
Yeah.
But guess what, buddy? How much did we pay you? $15 million? Keep your mouth shut and get in front of the camera. Dude, are you kidding? Bro, did you hear Chris Evans complain about wearing a full mask?
Like a rubber mask. Yeah.
Dude, you're getting paid too much. Plus, what he's wearing exposes the top of his head, which would normally conceal the heat. So he's not even getting hot. It's half a mask, and you can't wear that, and we're paying you millions. Ty, Calvin, I am getting so sick and tired of Hollywood bending to the stars, and the stars are recreating the characters. They should have nothing to do with it. Chris Hemsworth, we're not cutting your hair, bro. No. You're wearing it long, and you're putting that damn helmet on too, and you're gonna wear it. That's what we pay you for.
Well, it's just like in sports and everything. The stars are running the show now.
Because they're letting them. They don't have to let them.
They set the wrong precedent.
Calvin, does he wear that helmet in the movie? I thought we lost Calvin.
Oh, he's still up on the screen, but
I'm here.
He may
Sorry,
be on a call.
I'm here. When I have to multitask on going under the screen, I can hear you guys. You just can't hear me respond.
Does
I
he
have to come back to this window?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Does he wear that helmet during the movie?
Yes, he does.
But he has a problem with wearing the other, which is
it's because he's not really wearing
CG helmet, right?
It's a CG helmet.
Oh, come on, people!
It's like the vibranium.
Oh my God.
Black Panther helmet. So it goes on automatically and off.
It's like what they did in.
So he practically has on he does have the goggles on.
Yeah.
And then the one time when he has the white suit, he doesn't have the whole head piece on. It's just goggles.
Yeah, because my head gets sweaty. Man, I'm so disappointed. When I hear stuff like that, man, it burns me up, man. You know, you cannot let the stars control the IP.
Mm.
You can't do it. They don't know what they're doing.
You know, Larry brings up a good point. He says people tend to forget this is like the 30th MCU, and that's a lot of superhero movies. Yeah, they're not all going to be, you know, Endgame or Civil War or Winter Soldier.
No,
So,
but you can't have like 5-6 bombs in a row, bro.
Oh no, you definitely can't have that.
They could have did more work by having more of a cohesive storyline. Plus, with the reshoots, you can, like I said earlier, you can see the green screen behind the actors.
Yeah,
It's like a cut, copy, and paste kind of situation where you be like, outside of the outline of the actual person on screen, you be like, well, what the hell's all that behind you?
It's the Marvel way.
Wow, that must be super obvious, Calvin, because that's what I'm hearing in almost every critique. People are talking about they can clearly see green screen going on. Oh, man.
Let me say this as well. So, as far as physics go, and I know these are superhero movies and they do all kind of shit that they shouldn't be doing anyway. I get it. But if you are flying forward, right, obviously at the speeds that you're flying at, and you take the shield and put it in front of you, won't that cause resistance with wind and push against you?
Yes.
So that was a major issue. I'm like, if I'm riding my bike, right, if I'm riding my motorcycle, and if I'm hitting upward speeds of up over 100 miles per hour, if I stick my head up, it's pushing me back.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just riding my motorcycle. That's not flying in the air.
No.
So it was a couple times like things like that. Like, yeah, it looks cool in the moment, but you're like, how the hell?
Right.
You know, there's one scene where he takes the shield and he's on top of a jet and he's like using it like as a hammer to hammer down on the cockpit window. And I'm like, that would knock your ass off the jet. like
yeah.
Like if you did it sideways, okay, I could understand that. But doing it forward, where we see the star, that ain't gonna work.
Well, and the other thing that's making it impractical, you could suspend disbelief if the guy would take the doggone super soldier serum.
And the funny thing is, that's a he's torn throughout the movie and brings it up himself several times. Like, damn, I should have taken the serum. Like, it's this inner, fight with himself. Like, I should have taken that serum. Especially when his ass is fighting the Hulk.
I don't understand what his drawback is to doing it. It's not going to kill him. We know that.
I'd take it.
I'd take it too, man, in a heart freaking beat.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the other thing. They're almost making them impossible to believe now. That's the problem I think they have with Anthony Mackie. They're making him impossible to believe.
After you see it, there's a couple of things I want to address, but I'll wait for individuals to see it. But there were a couple of times like, the fuck?
Yeah. Because if he takes the super soldier serum, you can do anything. You can get away with it then, Oh, he's a super soldier. He could go against that resistance on the shield. He's a super soldier.
Right. And like I said, sometimes it's like they do things to overlook it, and other times they work with that like, okay, he's not a superhero, superhuman. Not breaking any spoilers, but like we know that Bradley attacks the president, right, and then jumps out the window.
Yep.
So when he goes to jump, of course, he takes like a Hulk jump out the window, and Cap is like he looks out the window like nope, and then takes the stairs. So it's moments like that. Like it's moments like, well, obviously if he jumps out, he ain't gonna be able to jump out like
Calvin.
So, and like I said, it's moments like that. You'd be like, well, at least he thought about it because damn well he jumps like that, he gonna break a leg.
Calvin, no, are you kidding me?
But on the flip side,
oh man,
while in the air on top of a jet, he's got the shield facing forward.
Oh God.
So
yeah.
It like I said, you just go in and have a good time and enjoy the scenes.
It's a comedy.
The last act is pretty good.
Is it?
Exposition and the dialogue is kind of like, but other
Yeah.
than that, it's really not. It's not at all terrible like people are trying to put it under.
All right. Let me.
Um,
1 to 5 stars. Go ahead.
3.
Okay. So it's
I give it, like I said, I give it a middle of the tier.
All right. Now can you wait for it to get to streaming, or is it entertaining enough to go out and see it?
In my opinion, entertaining enough to go. But
yeah, that's what I'm hearing too.
I'm a movie theater guy.
Yeah.
I have to go to the movies to see things, and without my schedule getting in the way, I'm seeing things opening weekend, if not opening night, every time. Because I don't like spoilers to come out, because you can't help but to hear stuff. And in this day and age, everyone loves to tell you something that and spoil it. Now the thing, I wish I could show up on a Monday when the week is already gone, and then have the theater to myself, because
it's great.
I don't know what's wrong with this new generation, but when did the theater become the point of a situation where that's where you hold a conversation? I don't understand why people think this is when you need to start having a conversation or be on your phone and distract other people. It is the rudest thing ever. And I am constantly, I had to check a couple last night. They were talking the majority of the time. And there was one gentleman between us that was separating us. And I was like, if they're bugging me, now I have really good hearing though. So I will put that on myself. But if they were bugging me, I'm like, I know they got to be bugging this dude. Because I kept looking over, I'm thinking they were immediately to my left. He's there, and he's got a complete stoic look. He's just looking forward, doing his best to watch the film. It got to a point where I tapped him on the knee. I said, "Sir, I apologize." And I leaned over him. I said, "Yo, can you guys be quiet, please?"
Ooh.
You guys have been talking this whole time. And they got the dumbest look in their face, like they were appalled that I said something to them.
Yeah, that's what kills me about stuff like that. How dare you?
Generation.
But another movie some months back, a dude came in, they sat down next to me. He was on a date. It was him and a nice young looking young girl, right? Looked like they were having a good time, but they were just talking. I was like, y'all could have went to dinner outside for that. You don't come in here and start having that discussion. So I had to. Now, mind you, my voice coming out of the dark. You definitely don't want that. So I'm like, "Oh, do you mind? Excuse me, do you mind? Like, we're trying to watch a movie here." Oh, my bad. But this new generation, they just don't get it. I'm like,
can I ask a question of you and Ty? Because I might have a year or two on you guys as well. What do you consider this generation? Are we talking?
I'm talking about 20s. I'd say 30 and below.
See, now I was getting ready to go. How? You don't have to give me your exact ages,
bro. Look, black don't crack. I just turned 42 like 3 weeks ago. I'm
Thank
good.
God. Okay, Ty, you.
But I'm an old soul. 55. I'm an old soul as well.
Wait. Oh, slow the heck. Ty, you're 55?
I'll be 56 next month.
All right. Well, I still got some time on you, buddy. But okay, here's my. Let me tell you something, Calvin. You just made it under the wire. I'm having a real hard time with the 40 and back. 40 plus, I'm cool with. 40 back, man. There's some work that needs to be.
Within that 30s, I think it depends on who the character is.
Okay.
Because some people are much more mature than their age. Then the cool part is,
I'll give you that.
You get people who are of our age, or in our age group, and they're just as immature and young as the 20-year-old. So you get there's a good mix there.
Okay.
Just because you're older doesn't mean you're mature enough to be accountable for your actions.
No,
And then
I'm
there's
not.
some people
Yeah,
who are
yeah.
young enough who should be mature enough, and they don't get it either. So there is a mix there. But for whatever reason, I just feel like this younger generation, they just don't understand when you get in the movies, you turn because let's like Ty, I know you're an iPhone guy. So answer me this question. When I know people have their phones set for when a message comes in, the light goes off and flashes.
Yeah,
I'm sure that can be turned off, correct?
absolutely.
I had
Absolutely.
a girl sitting next to me, and the way she had her phone positioned, it was going off in my face. And I look over, I'm like, "Excuse me, miss, can you turn that off?" Oh, so you didn't see this lighting the whole damn theater up, huh? You didn't see that? I had to say something about it for it to be done. Like people are just ridiculous. And then, like I
Hey,
said, it's hilarious that they get mad that you have the nerve to say something to them about it. Oh,
mhm.
look, I ain't biting my tongue.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ren says when he was watching Enter the Spider Verse, there was a group of teenagers messing around in front of him, kicking and throwing popcorn at each other.
Great. Okay, listen. Let me try to. I'm not backpedaling, but no, you're right about the 30 to 40 kind of. It's a blurry line between the mature and immature. So I'll give you that. But the bottom line is, and not that it has to be, but the crazy thing about let's look at boomers and Gen X's.
Mhm.
You can hardly tell the difference. There's something about those two generations. They overlap so well. They have a lot of, and I think that's probably why I tend to have so much more in common with guys who are 40 plus, and particularly 50s, because a lot of what we're into, we kind of have in common.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
where I might have been 20, you know, Ty was what, 15, 10. It's not a whole lot of time, so we could share in the same things. And he was
Right.
young enough still to remember Indiana Jones. I was
Mhm.
old enough to really, really remember him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So there's an overlap there, but man, there's a big, huge cavern of missing stuff going on, when we get into millennials and what do you call it, Gen Zs, I believe it is.
Correct.
Whatever they are.
Well, I need to be out here as a voice when I can, because I am really getting sick and tired of some of these folks trashing my IPs, bro. I got to get out here and talk to some of these young guys, man. They got to get it together here. They really got to get it together. But
No
I
doubt
have
about
hope.
that.
I have hope. I always have hope. And then but at the same time, I see such great aspiring young ones coming up. I tell you, I've been around for a while, so I don't have to work as hard as you guys. And it's funny because I see some of the things that some of the channels are doing, and I'm like, I've been there, done that. But I really enjoy watching the younger guys, ball out, get big. I want to. I'm not by any means retired. I'm going to be a 12-year-old till the day I die. But I just love seeing when younger people, I like to see them advance and excel. And I really enjoy watching all of the channels and watching these guys, pump up and support each other. Yeah, Collector Joey, I think, is one of my favorite streams. Those guys over there, they're young, but they're smart, they're kind, they're good. That kind of stuff. I really enjoy watching all the generations that are coming up through these. It really warms my heart, it really does.
Sure. Sure.
Hear that. I love me some Collector Joey. Have had the pleasure of meeting him 2 or 3 times in person now,
Oh,
and
yeah, you met him. Yeah, I
you
was
know
on the
he,
show
he's
for the first time last week. Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, he's a good
good
dude. He's been on here.
No,
before.
the only problem I've ever had with him is he's a Dallas fan. That's the only issues I've ever had with him.
Okay. All right. All right.
Well,
Yeah,
I would have an issue too. I mean, I used to
I give him headache for that.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go
But
there.
now he's an honorary Laker fan, so he gets my book.
Ty, look great for 55, man. I would. You might have mentioned it before. I might have missed it, but
thank you. I always appreciate the
young,
compliment.
yeah, you look younger than me. Oh, you are.
Hey, black don't crack, bro.
Yeah, man.
But if you don't take care of it, it will swell.
Yeah, black will swell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You get what did they say? You get swole. But you know what I found out? Where I know we're getting way off track here, but folks, cut down on the sugar. It's gonna make you feel so much better. I was getting these aches and pains, and my stomach was churning a lot, and this has been happening for a long time. And one day, man, I just said I'm gonna stop picking up this junk candy. I'm gonna cut down on chips. Man, I did that within a week. All that pain was gone. The stomach, I haven't had a problem with it. There's a saying, physician, heal thyself. I did. And you know what it was? Sugar. It was inflammation.
Mm-hmm.
What sugar does is it causes inflammation, and that leads to a whole lot more, breaking down of your body. So I'm a big proponent of you got to cut down. Treat yourself to a piece of a pie every once in a while, but I mean the candy, the Junior Mints and the Mike and Ike's. No offense to
Mike
myself.
and Ike's.
Yeah, that stuff will kill you, man. You consume too much. It's not good. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get us way off track here.
No, I mean, come on now. This is a feel good, teaching stream here, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, this is
so,
it's not just about the figures; it's about the people.
Yeah,
you just touched on my Achilles heel. I am a sweet tooth McGee, okay, and I have been trying to pull it back, but because I drive all hours of the day and night.
Oh man,
and I still have a fast metabolism. I'm always hungry, right? So I'm always wanting to snack on something. The only time I won't snack on anything, like right now, I don't necessarily have anything in here to snack on. Now, when I get a chance to get to the store and stock up the truck, I make sure I have full of snacks. But I'm trying to transition to where I have more of the healthy snacks as opposed to the M&Ms and the this and the that.
Yeah.
Because, that's just at truck stops is easy to grab. Let me grab, and then they always have a buy one get one free or a buy one get one half off. They always got deals on all the snacks.
Yes, sir.
And I have to fight myself not to go to the donut shop to go get me something from that or do this or do that. And I'm like, look, you're getting 42, you're not getting any younger. Thank God my athletic build still for the most part is held up. My metabolism is still there. But I need to pull it back. And so I did I want to say October or September last year. My mother challenged me to a no sugar month, and I was like, "Are you talking to me?" I said, you talking to me? She was like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, all right, Mom, whatever you say." And so it took me a couple of days to wrap my mind around the concept again, because if I had a simple 9 to 5 where, I wouldn't be up all hours of the day and night and things like that, or away from home as often as I can be at times, it'd be a lot easier. But it is not easy for me to find a salad while I'm out on the road.
Right.
And then when you actually break it down and you get to like the nitty gritty of ingredients, even when you think you're eating healthy and you start looking, you turn things. I have never had to be the type of individual that counts calories or, look at the back of ingredients, things like that.
No.
But when you finally do it and you look back and you're like, damn, that got sugar in it too. Oh well, damn,
Yeah.
this got this. This has that. This
Yeah.
has, and you're like, well, damn, what can I eat? Especially when you're trying to break it down to the nitty gritty of like, you can't do anything. And when I say, I like my first 2 weeks, I went all in. I was hangry for the first 2 3 days. I like, don't talk to me.
Wow.
I
That's
was basically starving
withdrawals.
myself.
It's withdrawals.
And
Yep.
right, and then it just so happened that like I just kept getting invitations to do things. Like my in-laws invited me to go to a Sparks game. It was my first time going to a Sparks game at Staples Center. Right, there
Yeah.
is nothing to eat in the concessions. I went by like 6 different Auntie Anne pretzels. I would have killed me some pretzels on a normal day. So I couldn't eat that. I couldn't eat pizza. I finally settled for a burger, and they didn't have, just a lettuce wrap. So I just basically ate the patties and lettuce and pickles that was on it. Some of the nastiest piece of meat I've ever had. I think I got halfway through that.
That pizza
It was
sauce,
just it was just a pain. But like you said, pizza sauce that could be an issue because there's sugar in the
that's
sauce.
loaded with
Mhm.
sugar, bro.
It's like it was amazing for me to look at things from that perspective and be like, like I went to truck stop and so again I'm trying to not eat bad, so I'm like, well, let me give you trail mix, turn it around, sugar. I'm like,
Sugar,
it's
man.
Yep.
nuts and raisins in here, where's the sugar coming from? But
But see,
sugar in it.
here's what you could do though, Calvin. At least to start, what you do is you just don't add sugar to stuff. Like, okay, so if you're going to go out and get M&Ms and Twizzlers and all of that stuff, then don't put sugar in your cereal. Don't put sugar. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
because when you just add sugar to stuff, now you're really compounding the issue. If you're
Mhm.
gonna eat junk, then stop adding sugar to stuff.
Yeah. Just like salt.
The same way. Although we have found out that salt does not create high blood pressure. Sodium does. It's not salt, it's sodium. So you can eat salt. There's all different kinds. Because I get Himalayan. It's pink. And it's actually healthy.
Okay.
It's got iron in it. So I use pink Himalayan salt for my food because it's healthy. It's actually healthy salt. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. But so much for that. So yeah. No, I like this outfit more than the other one, but at the same time, and this would look cool. I was saying this on I think I was saying this on Collector Joey's or somebody's. He would look great with the stealth cap.
Yeah.
Because he's got the muted outfit. It looks very similar to the Chris Evans stealth cap. It would look pretty cool together on display.
Yeah. I could see that.
What do you think, Ty? You gonna get this?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna get that stealth suit cap too, because
Yeah.
and because you got to support. But just now that you mention it, looking at the logo, the star on his chest and everything, that's very reminiscent of the stealth suit.
Yeah. Plus the color itself, it's muted. It's muted.
Very muted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the white one too, because it's just like it just pops.
Oh, it's a dazzler. No, I like the outfit, but for display purposes, it might stand out too much.
Yeah, he might just need to be on his own.
Yep. Just a piece on its own. But this right here, yeah, I like the outfit. Yeah, nothing wrong with it in my opinion.
Well, guys, with all this talk about food, and I'm hungry.
What are you gonna? Do you have anything in mind?
No.
Okay.
I just know I need to eat. It's 10:45 over here, and I have not had dinner.
Yeah, you're going on almost 3 hours here, pal.
I know. But hey, I was wrapping up, but then my friend Michael joined in, so
Yeah, man,
can't
crash
get
the
up
party.
and run.
Right.
I tell you what, though, I'm gonna send you a link for next week for the next show.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it's not like I can, oh yeah, it's great, easy, I'll make it. Believe me, I will try and do whatever I can to make time, to visit the streams, So anytime, please send a link anytime, and I'll try and give you a heads up. Sometimes I can't, like with Fiji, with my schedule and where he is. Sometimes I can't even tell him if I'm going to make the show because I was out with him the other day. Ty, we did. I think I did 4.5 hours? Ooh. When I got off from the stream, it was 3:30 in the morning.
Whoa!
Because he's 3 hours behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I jump on his show, it's 10:30 at night.
That's what happens to me. It's the same thing. 3 hours.
Yeah, but no, put links out, and whenever I can, you better believe I'm going to jump on it for sure.
Hey, you're always welcome.
It was a pleasure having you, Mike. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, always, you guys. Yeah, definitely a pleasure for me as well.
And with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you once again to the chat and everyone who's watching in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we are out of here.
Happy Valentine's. Get them cheeks.
Yeah, get them cheeks. Yes.